Trains have made a big impact on local communities. At one time, the community of Yaak was central to development of train lines in British Columbia. As the lumber industry grew, railway ties were produced in astonishing numbers. At one point, there was a stack of 1 million railway ties located in Yaak, awaiting distribution for the new railway lines being laid. Before trains came to the Creston Valley, the first efficient method of transportation was the canoe. In the late 1800s, the first steamship was imported from England. While traveling the Kootenay Lake by steam was fast and efficient, there was soon a demand for improved land-based transportation. In 1898, Canadian Pacific Railway built an extension through the Creston Valley. 2 years later, the Great Northern Railway Company built a line north through the valley from Idaho. The first train station was built in the town of Creston in 1902. In the mid-1920s, the train was known to stop for strawberry picking at Windle. Trains were so important to the development of the valley that even today, the 7th Siding Trackers Model Railway Club has its headquarters at the Creston Museum, where it maintains an extensive exhibit of model trains. Trains still pass through the valley several times a day. Once the rich mineral resources of the valley were discovered, prospectors, miners, and more miners soon became plentiful. The need for lumber to build the mines, the railways, homes and businesses of all kinds grew strong. This combination drove commerce and development. With a good local food and grain supply, the valley bloomed and boomed. The train lines at first only went as far as Kootenay Landing on the south end of the lake. From there, passengers and goods, even freight train cars, were transported by steamboat back and forth from Nelson. In its heyday, Nelson was the busiest hub in all of British Columbia. The steamboat traffic between Kootenay Landing and Nelson was thick, regular, and vital to the development of the interior of British Columbia. Airplanes have long played an important role in the Creston Valley. They have been used for a variety of purposes, including transportation, forest fire spotting, aerial surveillance, and emergency travel. There are several airfields in the region. The Creston Community Airport is maintained and used year-round. Many fine pilots that came out of the valley honed their skills in challenging conditions. The Golden Centenaires were the aerobatic team for Canada's centennial in 1967. The Golden Centenaires were led on the ground and in the air by pilot Clarence C.B. Lang, who was a Creston Valley boy and went to high school in Creston. This flying team was world famous, highly respected by their peers and recognized as being the best in the world. They are the only aerobatic flying team to take off and land in formation. Today's Canadian Forces Snowbird aerobatic team is their legacy. The Golden Centenaires were disbanded after 103 demonstration shows. From the town of Creston, the valley spreads to the north and south. The Creston Valley Wildlife Management Area extends up the west side of the valley. Heading south from the town of Creston on Highway 21, you'll pass by the Lower Tunaha Bandland on your way to the U.S. border 10 minutes down the road. Heading west from the town of Creston along Highway 3, you will cross the valley floor and eventually find yourself at the summit of the highest pass in British Columbia. To the north of the town of Creston is the town of Windle, which was first famous for its strawberries and is now home to businesses offering products as varied as lumber production and processing to 3D film props used in major motion pictures. Many leisure activities are enjoyed in the valley: boating, fishing, hiking, kayaking, skidooing, skiing, swimming, horseback riding, hunting, picnicking, mountain biking, and camping are all popular. Accomplished artists and craftspeople are scattered throughout the valley. Woodcarvers, painters, sculptors, photographers, and many other craftspeople in all disciplines are found here. There is even a renowned mandolin and guitar maker. The Creston Valley is home to frequent artistic events as well as many talented musicians. The valley also hosts theatrical productions, concerts, and its own community radio station. Many special events featuring local and imported performers, authors, songwriters, and workshops enhance and inspire the local community. Along the east side of the Creston Valley stands the majestic Skimmerhorn. Travelers entering the valley from the west can't help but be awestruck by the sight of this mountain rising abruptly from the valley floor. It's within sight of this spectacle that many local artists and craftspeople pursue their creative work. Further north, glass blowers, broom makers, iron forgers, potters, and other artists are inspired by the Kokanee Glacier, surrounding mountains, forests, and waterways. Thank you for spending this time with us, and we look forward to greeting you in the beautiful Creston Valley.